I'm here at Innovate Australia with Peter Kaspacek. How are you, Peter?
Fantastic.
Excellent. And what an amazing event. Another great Innovate Summit.
Oh, thanks, Bas, for saying that. Yeah, we really enjoyed it. Yeah, it was a really good crowd and very diverse panel. So that was very interesting from people from community who actually organize the events. So we're really happy with the outcome here.
There was so many different real conversations about blockchain. What did you think? What was one of your takeaways?
Yeah, look, I'm interested in the space. Okay, absolutely not expert in the space. For me, actually was technical stuff. The question I asked at the end, about different types of blockchain technologies. So there's a hash graph technology, etc., coming right now. So just wonder where it's going to end.
I've heard all about blockchain now and immutability and smart contracts and all of those kind of things. Now I'm going to take you through what those can do in construction. There's been many builders going out of business. So Cooper and Oxley, there's been others. And in fact, if you go through the internet and put that in, you will find there is a lot. Okay, so what happens is the builders, within the contracts, they take 10% and keep that as a retention. So what can happen is that there can be a domino effect. If a builder goes down, subcontractors can go into administration too. So we're looking at about 1,400 people in the last 12 months that have gone into administration. Now the way that can be fixed is through smart contracts. So this is the way a smart contract looks. So we've basically got a lot of coding. This goes into the digital space. And then we've got what I call the meat space, or MEAT, for where the humans actually operate. Unfortunately, we're not going to get rid of lawyers. They're still going to be around for a long time because there's actually clauses within these contracts that can't be done on a smart contract. Now, the building approvals process, it's huge. There's a lot of people involved. Now, all of this can be shuffled around with smart contracts and digital signatures between all the different parties. And we've also able to do oracles. So within this, Oracle services which BuildSort can actually provide as well.
The building industry, we're actually less productive now than we were in the 1950s. And it really needs some innovation behind it. And a lot of that is around incentives. So blockchain can really help with incentives. They've done great things with incentivising miners with Bitcoin, but you can actually do the same kind of things with other industries as well. So,
how will it go with cryptocurrency and the crypto world being so new and unregulated at this stage? How will that go for this revolution that we're talking about?
Well, so building industry is one of the most regulated industries, so that is not really a problem. So we have the regulations there already. The problem is implementing them in a way that is basically productive, to bring more productivity to the industry.
I'm here with Jamie Vine, the CEO of Liberty. Jamie, how are you today?
Yeah, good, thank you. How are you?
Very well, thank you. Did you enjoy the Innovate Australia Summit today?
I did, yeah. It was really interesting to see the different viewpoints on blockchain. It's an interesting topic.
And Liberty is one of the supporters and sponsors of Innovate Australia?
It is, yeah. We've been working with Peter for a little while now, and we like to support not only Peter but the innovation community as well.
Excellent. And how do you do that? What is Liberty all about?
So Liberty is really, we call ourselves the workspace revolution. So we're really trying to provide where businesses can excel and can flourish and can grow. And obviously innovation is a part of that. So we provide co-working space and private offices and conference and event space, like the one we've used today.
Excellent. It's world class, and it's a great space right here in the heart of Perth.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you for your support to Innovate Australia. I think it's a great thing.
Thank you very much.
All right, so this is a bit of a shifting gear presentation. I'm just going to tell you a little bit about us as Geosphere, what we do, and what the EOS IO platform actually is. You would have heard about it, surely. It was only launched about 8 weeks ago, competitor to Ethereum, etc., etc. So let's run through with it. We are a block producer based in Australia, and one of our key motto is we aim to serve the entire Eosphere. And that'll come a little bit more apparent as I go through the slides. The whole Eosphere meaning that we are definitely global. We work with other block producers around the world to effectively run the infrastructure and governance for EOS. So what is EOS IO? So it's a third generation graphene blockchain. So graphene is a brainchild of a man called Daniel Larimer. It started off with BitShares in 2014, which is what we call a DEX, a decentralized exchange. And then he moved off that onto Steemit. Now Steemit is a blogging platform. I'm sure somebody, who uses Steemit here? Yeah, so you can actually get paid for blogging, and you might not even know that you're using a blockchain. You're just basically interacting with a Medium type Reddit interface, which is really, really good. So EOS.io is the third generation and the third iteration of it. Now EOS.io isn't necessarily a token or a cryptocurrency. It's a platform. I think we spoke about that a little bit earlier. Some platforms, there are a few other ones out there, Neo, Ethereum, etc. But the difference with EOS is that it brings three key differentiators. EOS has a governance layer. You think about that in a world where code is law, at least in the cryptocurrency world and crypto economic world, governance is completely unheard of. But then you hear of all these crazy hacks that happen. For instance, there was the DAO hack. You heard of the parity hack, where there has been a mistake written into the smart contract that couldn't be fixed, because code is law, and it was expected that you as a consumer or a token holder would have read all of this crazy code and understood that there was, oh jeepers, the guy didn't know what he was doing, and you could lose all that money. EOS has the ability to actually freeze that contract and actually go and do some kind of recursive action. It also has incredible performance and scalability built into it from the get-go. EOS is designed to scale with as much compute and networking that you throw at it, the more transactions per second that it can do. Right now, the record, and EOS has only been going for 8 weeks. Right now, we're doing 3,000 transactions a second, which is a far cry from 15 that you see on Ethereum. Usability is the next thing. Half a second block times means it's really, really fast. And transactions are free. Can you believe that? Transactions are free whenever you move any tokens or interact with any of the smart contracts.
Tell us about what you're talking about today with regards to EOS.
Well, we are an Australian-based EOS block producer, and today I just wanted to give the audience an overview about what it is exactly that Eosphere does as a block producer, a little bit more insight into the EOS. It's actually a general-purpose blockchain for decentralized apps to be built on top of.
So it's actually like a platform, like Ethereum or like some of the other platforms we've heard of?
Absolutely, it's a platform, but it's got some real cool features. The three differentiators are, one, EOS actually has a governance layer. So if there's an issue with a contract, it is possible for that contract to be frozen and corrected. The next thing is that it's got performance. It's going to be multi-threaded. Even though it's running at the moment, it's single-threaded at the moment, but it is built to scale horizontally, and it's built to scale vertically, so you can put multiple applications on top of it. And then the third one, which is really great, is the usability. EOS doesn't have any transaction fees. Yeah, and it also has half a second block times. And because it's built for developers to develop on, it's feasible for a full-stack web developer to build a front end that can query the blockchain for whatever usability that your site or dApp has, and you can use it without even knowing that you're using a blockchain.
Wow, so much faster than Bitcoin and much cheaper?
Well, at the moment, we're looking at 3,000 transactions a second, where Ethereum is doing about 15, and the transactions are free.
It's quite fascinating. For those who probably haven't been on the platform or haven't used any cryptocurrency yet, this all sounds like foreign language. Yeah. But I'm guessing for those who have used Bitcoin or have done some trades, that would mean a lot to them, because a quicker transaction time, lesser fees would be everything users are looking for at the moment.
If you're looking to automate and optimize your business by using a blockchain, you wouldn't have to reinvent the wheel. You could use this general purpose blockchain as a base for you to build your application on top of.
What another amazing summit for Innovate Australia.
Yeah, look, we've had a fantastic turnout today. A topic that we haven't touched on before, and it's interesting how many people really are engaged with it.
blockchain is a tough topic, and I really enjoyed the different array of speakers, and I really saw a very engaged audience. What did you think?
Yeah, I think it was explained quite well. I think it's one of those technical topics that people need to unpack to really understand, and I think we have 6 very different perspectives today that gave a really good broad canvas of what it's all about. It's really interesting stuff. It's pitched at the level that all of us can understand and take something away. I've taken some notes and I'm going to benefit from immediately.